So this is my little sunflower patch. Right now there's only one row going. I had 3 rows altogether, but I plan them in time frames according to how much I think I can sell. And this is actually my last patch right here. Probably will be cutting these for another 3 to 4 days, maybe 5, and that'll be the end of them. I like to think I do a pretty decent job explaining most of what we do here on the farm. Obviously, I don't do a perfect job. You can always be better. But one thing I do slack on is just explaining, you know, what we do in general on the farm, if you guys are new to the channel, and who I am. So my name is Logan, which I'm the one in every single video. And then who else you'll see on the channel for the most part is my mom, my dad. Definitely, that'll be the second most. And then third is either whoever we have helping or my girlfriend Sammy, along with my grandparents and other family that come occasionally. I accidentally left my GoPro out in the field, so Dad left for market. I didn't get to show the load before he left, but it was a pretty good one. The only thing that really hurt us that we didn't have was sweet corn. Again, with the dry weather, our last patch is not coming on as fast as we would like it to. We're actually hoping to lay irrigation pipe out through there today. Hopefully that's gonna go well. And while Dad was leaving, the guys showed up. They came out and got 6 eggplant. I actually wanted him to get 8, but I think we had a little bit of a miscommunication. Not really a big deal. And Daisy's down here with us. She's a little bit timid though. Her paw is a little bit hurt, so she was in for a couple days. Then she came out yesterday and just went absolutely crazy. Probably put on like 30 miles. Her and Lily were just back and forth, sweet corn, soybean fields, whatever. And she hurt her paw again. So now she's gonna have to go back inside. It's just a little bit raw between the paws. So we put, you know, all sorts of creams and salves, whatever, on it and clean it out real good. So we'll see. Hopefully she'll be good in a couple days again, but she hates being inside all day every day, but that's the only way it has to be so it can heal. And so now, like I said, I gotta start packing for Mom. Just about all of these crates are gonna go, well, not the onions, but all of the ornamentals, the squash. I don't think the potatoes, basically just everything in this section here. Those 2 boxes are zucchini she's gonna take. And then in the cooler, light's already on, she's gonna be getting all of these red baskets that you see, along with 1 crate of pimento. Dad was actually supposed to take that hot pepper bush, but forgot it. And so here on the farm, we grow tons of different vegetables. We grow all different kinds of peppers. We grow eggplant, cantaloupe, watermelon. We grow peas, pickles, cucumbers, zucchini, potatoes, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli. And there's even a lot more that I'm forgetting. And so every single day, especially in the heart of the summer, this is what we're doing. We're picking, we're packing, we're loading, we're washing, setting up farm markets. We go to 3 different farm markets. Well, we have our home farm market, which is ours. It's a store, country store. We sell hoagies, we sell baked goods, and then we sell all of our good produce, along with some other, you know, gummies and flour and jarred goods. At our other markets that we travel to, like that left for today, is Scranton Farmers Market, which we go to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Wilkes-Barre Farmers Market, which is on the square, and that is only on Thursdays. We don't have a lot of workers. Like I said, it's just basically me, my mom, and my dad. And then my mom is working at the farm market right now. My dad's taking off to market. So then it's just me here on the farm. And we have 3 guys that help us. I just about got the load finished up. Last thing I gotta grab is some 50-pound bags of potatoes. My mom said her customer wants them clean. I don't really quite understand that, only because they last longer unwashed. And I just know for myself, you know, it would take a while to go through 50 pounds of potatoes, and it would probably be beneficial to be dirty so it lasted longer for me. But who knows? Maybe they're going to use these right up. I don't know. That's up to them. Whatever makes them happy is what we're going to do. But as far as the 50-pounders go, we try not to put the real tiny ones in, like these ones. This is about as small as we'll go. Again, for me, if it was me getting a bag of potatoes, I would want them all mixed, you know, small and big, but people kind of start to complain a little bit if they have little potatoes in there. So we try not to do that any more than possible. So then after the bag is done and weighed, we'll tie it up with these wire ties. If we're doing a large amount, we'll use our bag sewer that we use for bagging corn. And then sometimes if the top just doesn't look quite right, but that looks pretty good, we'll throw another one in just to make it look fuller, but that looks pretty nice. And so then I'll wrap this around, if I can get it. Take my hook, pull it tight, and that's it right there. Perfect 50-pound bag, ready to be sold. So I just got back from the market, got everything unloaded. Now I'm back here to the farm. Just picked up a load of ornamentals and some squash that we picked the other day out of the barn. And then this is what the guys got done this morning. Eggplant, red bell, Italian, Cuban, orange bell, yellow bell, and green bell. Really nice array of peppers. That's gonna all be for Monday. And so now basically, we're just gonna let everything sit in here. It's in the shade, it's gonna be just fine. And we're gonna move on to bagging corn because we promised people we were gonna have it out there at the farm market today. My dad called our neighbor who sells water. He's in the process now of putting tractor trailer loads of water in our pond. I wanna say he's on the 3rd load right now, but I don't know for certain. I don't know if you can see. You can't really see. But you can see, oh, right there. You can see the water coming in. Just pumping it right out of the truck, right into the pond, and then we'll pump it right out of the pond and into our fields. Tanker should be over there between the red buildings. Yep, right there. Bob Smith's pool water. This isn't the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last time we have to get this done. Right there it is, the truck. Really convenient that, you know, basically we call and either within a couple hours or the next day, depending on what time, they're here. They're only 2 miles out. I don't even know if it's 2 miles from us. It could even be a mile, really. And yeah, I don't really know what we'd do if they couldn't haul water, or if they charged us so much that we couldn't afford it, because our corn needs it. Really looking at the leaves, they don't look horrible, but we're doing another festival where we're gonna be serving roasted corn or steamed corn. Some of you guys yelled at me for calling it roasted corn, but that's just what we call it. It's not at the Blues Fest right now. That's more in the spring. Right now, or in a couple weeks, it's gonna be at Riverfest in Berwick, PA, which again is only a couple miles from our house. And it hopefully is gonna go well. We really don't know, we never did it. We know there's a good crowd, but they never had roasted corn there before. So are the people gonna be able to find us? Are they gonna know what we do, what we have? We're gonna find out. We're gonna have a lot of signage. We're gonna, you know, try and promote it as much as possible, but hopefully what's gonna happen is once people start to taste it, they're gonna realize that it's great corn and they'll keep coming back, tell their friends, whatever. The other day I got the bat one hooked up hoping I could mow, but now it's a couple days later until I finally got some time. I'm in the process of mowing, not the last patch of sweet corn that we just got picked, but it was the one before that. I just about got it done and it got dark, and I thought, well, I'll just finish it up the next day, and it ended up being a little bit longer than I thought. But now I'm out here finishing this up. And then I'm gonna move down into the next patch of sweet corn, which we just finished that up a couple days ago. Trying to keep up on it, not let it go too long. It just lets, you know, other animals and worms and all that kind of stuff get started in it when we don't really want it. So why let them start? Just lock it down and get rid of them. Also, I want to mow around some of the fields. I want to mow off our early season cold crops, stuff like that. So hopefully in a couple hours I get everything I want done. I'm now onto the next cornfield. I have to make about 3 or 4 passes through here. It's doing a really good job, especially since it's not weedy at all. Today is Monday. We're just starting out here down at the Blue Shed, loading the truck for the Scranton Farmers Market. We got a lot of product to sell. We always hope it's gonna be a good day. And so right now, we're just in the process of throwing our skids on. Good variety of eggplant, peppers, pickles, zucchini. No cucumbers right now, just because the new patch is just starting to come on. Dad's loading on and I'm packing it. Already on here, we have a bin of stackers mixed with some sugar, orange, blue Hubbard, then another bin topped with sugar pumpkins, and underneath is big pumpkins and a couple white. It's kind of dark out, so it's hard to see up here, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skids, and he's throwing on another one right now. The last thing we're gonna get before heading off to market is gonna be Lebanese, yellow zucchini, and green zucchini. This is our old patch. We're not sure how it's gonna go, but I do see some, and they look kind of big. There's a goofy one up here, right there.
All right. Do we want that?
I don't know.
I don't think so. This one's a little better. That one.
So we just finished up. This is the Lebanese. We got 1, 2, and 3 boxes of zucchini, which is actually really good for not having any rain.
Think they are?
I think so. I don't think they're gonna tip over. Dad just got in the truck. He's gonna head up to the house now and start getting ready. I came back out here to the field one more time and I'm gonna get some kale. We actually have our late season kale coming on, and this is actually our early season kale right here. We don't plant mid just because it keeps producing, keeps growing, and we can cut it all season long. But you can just see now the leaves aren't quite as big and beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is actually just cut the whole top out of them, which is gonna end up killing them. which is fine because I mowed this the other day and I left this standing for this reason. We'll cut it all and then mow it off. Usually we rubber band it, but I don't know how that's gonna go. It's pretty big. Maybe what I'll do is make a bunch off the bottom. Kind of like that. And then I will put a rubber band around this. Like so. Put that in the basket. Clip the bottom off of this. And now I'll just sell that whole thing. And that's a little bit more manageable now to get a rubber band around. Something like that. We don't sell a ton of kale, but we do have customers that rely on us for it. So we try and make sure we have it every day we go. The rain is just starting to come now. You can see it kind of hitting the pond. Dad left for market and I just got here to the cow pasture. Gonna give the cows what we call chop, which is a mixture of corn, oats, and soybean meal. They absolutely love this. We give it to them morning and night. And then they just graze in the pasture all day if they feel hungry.